Heavy hitter, suckers.
Welcome to the Heavy Hitters Show. Another edition. Each and every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Standard. And ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor to have this beautiful lady, Natasha Diggs, behind the ones and twos tonight. Woo. Welcome, Natasha.
Yes, thanks for having me.
I love it.
We are super geeked and happy that you are here.
Spinning vinyl.
Yes. Look, Serato is not happening tonight.
No.
She is playing 7-inch.
Without
45.
breaking a sweat. Switching in.
Super smooth.
Yes.
Not a problem.
I love it.
This is what she does. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You good?
Yeah, feeling real good.
Thanks for being here with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, so Natasha,
Yes.
you are famous for your Soul in the Hole series, Soul in the Horn.
Soul in the Horn, yeah.
We
Mobile
got the
Mondays.
funk.
Yeah, we got, yeah.
What else?
I do Mobile Mondays every Monday night. So
Mobile Mondays.
tonight at the Bowery Electric. Soul in the Horn, it moves around, so just check
Right.
the IG at Soul in the Horn. K Valentine's kind of come and rocked it before. as
Ow.
well. Killed that.
Ow.
And yeah, we always have a rotating list of like the hottest DJs. You need to come and rock. For
I would
real.
love to.
For
I
real.
haven't. You know, I got to see Natasha a few times during a couple of my birthday parties when we used to do them at the Delancey, the DL.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
there was one time where you didn't know I was in the crowd, and I went to see Lauryn Hill,
Oh wow.
and you were the opening set for
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill, and I forgot where it was at, but.
Yeah. I did that little tour with
Yes,
her.
you killed it. I was
thank
like, that was my first time really watching you, and like I watched your whole entire set, and I fell in love with. We were talking to Beverly Bond last week, how it was very rare to see, you know, DJs in a zone where they played this open format, but you know, it was just the vibe. It's something that sometimes you just can't explain. You know, technically doesn't mean nothing. Sometimes it's just the vibe in the room, and I'm glad I got to see that. You
It's
know
like
what I'm
catching
saying?
the spirit.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
You know?
That's exactly what it is. Well, we're glad you're here. Ladies, this is our last week of Women's History Month.
I know it's coming to a close.
But we
Yeah.
did awesome. We had a lot of great women.
You did,
Can I shout
right?
them out real
Yeah, of
quick?
course you can.
So shout outs to Sage, Steph Cakes, Danny Lou, Jazz Poe, Cash Doll, Saweetie, Roxanne, Cool Flash, Nina Azúcar, and Beverly Bond.
Right, great. And then
Great lineup.
we also got a young lady from Chi-Town with us today.
Yes.
I met her a few years back with Talib Kweli, doing some shows with him, and you know, I fell in love with her. I think she's dope. K Valentine's in the studio too.
Yes, what's up? And thank
How you feeling? Good?
I feel real good. And I love you too.
You look good, baby. I saw you in
Thank
Puerto
you.
Rico stunting.
Thank you. You know I had to a little bit.
I saw her on the gram, and she said something in Puerto Rico. I was like, look at her in Puerto Rico doing her thing. But I'm glad you're here too, and I
Yes.
appreciate you coming out
Thank
tonight.
you.
All right, so we're gonna talk to you in a minute. I want Diggs though to keep digging
Yes.
and keep playing these vibes, and then we'll come back with Melissa and Navani, and we can get into it. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it. Natasha Diggs, baby. Shade 45, world famous. Keep it going. Shade 45, Natasha Diggs. Digging. Oh, where's your mic?
Actually digging. So you had to know where your records are. You have to like have an idea, right?
Yeah,
It's just like,
yeah. It's not easy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of organization. Which
The
I'm still working on.
The most impressive part is that I was trying to teach someone how to DJ the other day. A young kid came to my house, and I was telling him, I said, it should be simple because the majority of all the music is made today, you know, with drum machines, and you know, it's all synced, BPM, whatever.
Right.
But a lot of the songs she's playing right now were from live bands.
Like real drummers.
So even though they're on beat, they're actually off beat because they're
Right.
not machines, right?
Right.
We're humans. So you as a DJ have to learn how to come in and out of those grooves on time. So that's the interesting part. And we salute you.
Nice.
So Diggs, what's up with you?
Everything's cool. I just got back from India.
India?
Yeah, which
What's
was
happening
great.
in India?
Oh, it's crazy. Like, there's an emerging music scene, and it was wild. I never thought music would take me to India, but it did.
Good for
So
you.
It was dope.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Really cool.
I like that. Ladies?
Dope.
I know. I just wanted to hear more about her India story as well.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, I went digging in India. That was a trip.
How was that?
That was wild. I went like.
Did you find things that you wouldn't expect to?
Yeah, I mean a lot of crazy Bollywood.
Lower your music a little bit, so I can hear you.
A lot of crazy Bollywood music soundtracks,
Right.
and just crazy stuff for flipping and samples. I think it's
Amazing
like a whole
stuff.
nother world. Yeah,
Amazing stuff.
different types of sounds and instruments, and just crazy. Yeah.
Out of all the music that you play, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
I love disco. I'm like
Disco?
like a 70s kind of girl.
Oh, I
Like,
Gotcha.
love disco
you
too.
I just love feel good music, like that just lifts up your soul and that vibrations. And so it could be anything really. It could be like across the board. It could be from Brazilians, Afrobeat, to
Right.
whatever. But just like it's a vibe, like you were saying before.
Yes.
It's just like something that catches
Feel
you.
good.
That's kind of like my mission as a DJ. I think is to play stuff that uplifts people.
That's what's up. I love that right
Nice.
there. All right, ladies, what's happening?
So we wanted to actually talk to Kay a little bit and
Yeah,
bring
of course you
yeah, we wanted to bring the whole vinyl thing in because she's doing her thing, right?
Right.
And I know that Kay dropped a project not too long ago, and it had vinyl included, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that and what that project was, and why
Yeah.
you chose to use vinyl
Yeah.
in such a digital age?
Because she's dope.
That album, I mean, that project you're talking about is an album. It's my album, my debut, Here for a Reason.
Okay.
And it was important for me to have vinyl because when I think about vinyl, I think of like true artists. You know what I mean? And then it ain't hip hop if it ain't on vinyl to me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that. And it's also according to like certain records and stuff. Vinyl is making a comeback, and like when I tour, vinyl
It definitely is. Its sales have gone
Yeah.
up 10%.
like people want the vinyl more than they want the shirts.
Yes.
Or the, you know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yes,
So
yes,
if
yes.
you touring, you can make a lot of money just with the vinyl.
Right, and you did, right? Because you did
Yeah.
some merchandise on your tour with Talib.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, you
Yep.
sold more than everything else.
Yep,
That's
the
crazy.
vinyl. Yep, the vinyl sold the most.
Love that idea.
Yeah,
It's amazing. It's great for marketing too.
it is. It is, and people look at it like exclusive, and they look at it like
Right,
something
they
can
feel
say.
special.
Yeah.
Yeah, they feel special
That's
getting a vinyl like
Right.
that. Yeah.
And most people say, I'm not gonna ever open this.
Right.
You know, they just want it to have
Collection.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Dope. So what are you working on now?
Well, I'm working on new music, but before I talk about that, I not too long ago I released my video for a song called Us, and it's featuring Talib Kweli, and so I'm just promoting that and getting everybody to see it because it's a very powerful song with a very powerful visual.
It was black and white, right?
Black and
Why
white.
did you choose the black and white? Just to keep on with the old school
Yeah,
feel?
to kind of
Okay.
keep
Okay,
Yep.
cool, nice. Okay, well, tell us more about the whole Talib Kweli connection. How did that happen?
He was actually in Chicago, and me being a fan of hip hop and of him, I went to the show and I ended up being able to speak with him backstage, and I just told him that I rapped and I wanted him to hear my music, and to my surprise, he was open to that, and so I went.
Like you hustled your way through the concert, and you were like, "I'm getting backstage."
Oh yeah, I'm a very determined girl. You know what I'm saying? Like closed mouth don't get fed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you can't be scared. The worst he can say is
no.
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
And
I done
he
heard
said yes.
Right, and I done heard way worse things than no. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, he was real cool, real down to earth, and he let me come to. They were having like a little after party at the Hard Rock, and so I went and I played some music for him, and like we been working together ever since.
Nice.
Yeah, real cool guy.
It's family.
Yes.
Yeah, family. Really good.
We
guy.
were with him at South by. Were you there too?
Yeah, she was
South by?
there.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
there.
yes. Okay.
She was there.
Yeah, I was there in the room with DJ Enuff when the girl fainted.
Yeah, a girl fainted in the
Yeah.
panel. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes.
So crazy.
But the album Here for a Reason is, of course, it has Talib Kweli on it, featuring Styles P, Tweet, BJ the Chicago Kid, and it's a dope album, if I do say so myself.
We gotta go get that. Are we playing something now?
Yeah.
What you got? Introduce us. Like, let's play something.
Okay, let's play Us featuring Talib Kweli.
Us?
Yes.
Featuring
Us.
Talib Kweli.
Yes.
Where can they see the video? YouTube?
Yep, it's on YouTube. You can go to my Instagram at It's K Valentine, ITSK Valentine, and the link is right in my bio. Yeah.
All right, bet. We're going to play that right now. Shade 45, K Valentine, Talib Kweli. From Shy to BK and back. Big, poppy, like money, like Saki. Yo, I want to rap now.
You should.
Yo, that was fire.
Thank you.
What made you do that?
Man, I was inspired by, I mean, of course, everything that's going on now, but the beat, when I got that beat, I was just like, it just kind of just came out. And one of the things, like, I love Nina Simone. And she said something, she was just like, a true artist reflect the times. You know what I mean? And I felt like, I have my records where I talk about, being the shit and
of
being,
course,
having
bragging and boasting.
fun.
Yeah, of
right.
course.
But you also have to, I wouldn't feel right if, as a hip hop artist, if I didn't convey some sort of message,
I love that.
of hope and
We need more of you.
Yes.
People like you.
Yes.
There's a lack of
Right.
substance.
But you have me.
She's still Ta-da. Who produced it?
Who produced that? His name is Dope Boy.
Okay.
Dope Boy.
That was nice.
Yes, thank you.
But I love how the there's not a lot of words in between the rhymes, and they're just words, but
They're impactful.
they're very impactful. They're short, right to the point.
Thank you.
Damn,
Make you think.
I'm gonna write a verse to that.
You should. Look,
Yeah.
hey,
Put out a
remix.
remix.
Oh, I'd love
Featuring
to
Big
see that.
Big Spanish.
Spanish.
I'm gonna do the remix for y'all.
Yeah.
Don't sleep.
Let's do it.
Damn.
So you've been thinking about your lyrics already.
I
can
am.
tell.
I'm ready. I'm thinking. Oh man. How's Chicago?
Yeah.
How is Chicago right now? Chicago is cool. Of course we still have the violence, but and it's pros and cons to every city, no matter where you go. You know what I mean?
Thoughts on the TV show, The Shy?
I like it. I'm somewhat addicted to it, and I forgot it comes on Sunday, so I missed yesterday.
You missed the final episode?
That was the
It's
final
done.
episode?
Yeah, it's done.
no.
Yes.
It's done.
Okay.
Okay, well, you better
Well, that's
catch
a good
up.
thing about Netflix is that you
Yeah.
can always.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, I like it. I really like the show. Some of it is funny. I'm happy that dude shaved that off.
Right, me too. He
His
was looking
beard was
crazy.
irritating me.
Yeah, he's pissing me off.
But yeah, I like
It reminds me of a Modern Wire in the sense where there's 3 or 4 different generations in the stories, and we're
Yep.
following different stories. So it's very interesting in that perspective, and
It
just
is.
watching the kids growing up.
They're all like connected to kind of.
Right.
Right.
But I love the innocence of the children, but then the reality of like sometimes when shit, hits the fan, and then watching them go through those experiences. Those are, they're very witty, but then at the same time challenging for them, and and you've seen them like kiss for the first time, dance and school plays and all kinds of shit, but then like later on that day one of the little kids gets to see someone murdered or killed.
Right.
So it's just crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's reality. That's the life that we all live in.
What was it like growing up for you in Chicago?
I mean, it was, what I'm very grateful for is that I had a mother who protected us. You know what I mean? We weren't, she was actually really strict. So I was never like directly involved in anything in the streets. I did lose my father to gun violence. He was murdered. But, and then once that happened, she really got tight. She didn't even allow us to go to the funeral.
So
because
she had the belt, the chancleta.
Oh,
all
she
that.
had everything. You know what I mean? Everything. And she, you know, and I thank her for that, you know, because I remember I didn't always appreciate that. It's like, man, everybody else gets to, but I see why, you know, and when you see other people that you grew up with, and she used to always tell me when I was a little girl, she was like, when you grow up and you see some people are, she said, some people are going to die. Some of them going, you know, and now I see people and I'm like, damn, I'm so blessed that my mom was, you know, on me like she was and protected us. So, you know, aside from dealing with my father and being murdered and some friends, I was okay, you know.
Yeah, you seem like a very strong woman.
Thank
you know, and being a female in the industry, right? Do you feel that has been like an advantage or a hindrance? Does that hold you back, or since we're talking Women's History Month?
Right. No, it's actually been an advantage, because if I wasn't mind strong, or, you know, if I wasn't like committed to sticking to my morals and values, I could have did some things to compromise. You know, I could have did some things to compromise how I, you know,
your morals, what you believed in.
Yeah, what I believed in. So I mean, it's been a blessing, and it's been times where in the beginning I felt like, man, maybe being so strong closed doors. But then I realized those doors ain't meant for me if I have to, you know, if I have to be weak.
You have to change
you
who
know
you are.
Yeah. Yes. So it's been a blessing. And what I've learned is that real men, people, you know, especially men, they, in the end, they respect it. You know what I mean? You got to be strong. And you might come off as the bitch. You know what I mean? But
you think we can get you to freestyle a little bit later?
Maybe.
What are you doing now?
Or we could
do it now on this beat right here. Put this beat up. The same beat right here. This same beat right here. Put it up.
Give me.
Let's go.
I got you.
You know why? This is hip hop right here. There gets no more hip hop than this right here. Oh shit, K. If I put K on the spot, baby.
Yo.
Let's go.
Yo. Yeah. Yeah. All I care about is black men, white cars, and currency. Running to the money, bitches scoot, I'm moving hurriedly. 100,000s get attention, millions fuck me perfectly. Got another plan in mind if you plan on hurting me. Move around you roundabout niggas just like a circuit beat. How I'm supposed to trust when these niggas will jerk you purposely? Goofy shit won't work for me. I rebuke the worst for me. My daddy murked a couple niggas, karma put his curse on me. I got a couple fellas that I fuck with and they all bills. Got a little bit of ass and it's all real. Got a couple Jesus pieces and they all chill. Betty couldn't even fit them balls in my tall heels. They be hating but they hopeful, and you will never grow if you keep fucking with them locals. And I ain't fucking if I can't do nothing with it social. I like the type of guy that fuck your man before he poke you. Okay, I get it, no, I really understand. Bitches are uppercut, you're trying to get the upper hand. Bitches that call your sister but be fucking on your man. Bitches that call your sister but be fucking on your man. I don't trust these chickens to no extent. Invite me to the party, I'ma light up your event. Elegance and intelligence making bitches irrelevant. Kicking it with no bitches, I'm kicking them out my element. Grinding for bands, I'm stacking those laugh at you manufacture hoes.
Yes. Oh shit. K Valentine, the world is yours. Alright, don't go nowhere. We're gonna play some more music.
Yes.
Diggs. No, another joint?
song.
We got another joint?
Yeah, we got another joint.
Okay. All right, my bad. Sorry.
Okay, so this joint is Foreplay and it's featuring the Chi-Town legend Twista.
Nice.
Foreplay.
Foreplay.
All right, let's get it going then. J45, thank you, Natasha Diggs.
Ow.
Wait, get her mic right over here. And talking to the mic. Can we hear you?
Hello.
Yeah. She's so soft spoken. I'm so hi Natasha.
She's just super chill.
I want to know, let me see. Everybody wants to know always the personal stuff. When did you say I want to be a DJ? And what was it that gave you the information that said I want to be a DJ?
You stole my question.
For real?
For real, that's what I was gonna ask her. Like, how did you get started? And why? What inspired you?
You know what? It's kind of crazy because I mean, it's a lot of different things that were happening simultaneously. But when I was like a thrift store kid, like as a thrift store junkie, and I was collecting records at the same time that I was like, you know, hearing hip hop in the 90s or whatever, and then just figuring out like samples, like by chance, you know, it was like before the internet was like telling you what samples were and shit like that. So it was, and it just blew my mind like that these records were being sampled, and then it just threw me into a whole nother world of like, you know, 70s soul, funk, all that, you know, and it just, I was like obsessed with it. I was like, you know, bringing records into my house like nonstop, and my mom was like, "What is this girl doing?" Like, you know, but
why can't you play with Barbies like normal girls?
But God bless her, she never like, you know, tripped out on me. She was like, okay, there's some reason for this, you know?
Amazing.
And just kept going with that, and you know, was a bedroom DJ for a long time before I ever just stepped out, and you know, I was really shy.
Never knew that.
I was really like shy and kind of like, you know, but then, you know, eventually I broke out of that, did my first parties, and then, you know, first parties were like house parties. I wasn't, you know,
I love that
in
house
the club,
parties.
you know, but it was cool.
Little red light, black light, blue light. You know what I mean?
Like it.
Kay, when did you fall in love with hip hop?
Man, all my life I've been in love.
Do you remember the first experience? The first?
I don't remember it. I just know that it was my mom. It was either my mom or one of her boyfriends that was playing it, and I was just like, but I don't remember honestly.
I'll give you my example. For me, it's like I grew up in hip hop since the very beginning of its existence, because I'm old enough to, you know, to be in that space. But it wasn't until I heard Planet Rock that I knew there was something about the music that was just so electro. Like, I literally sat in front of my dad's stereo set, and I played this record over and over and over, and like I felt like I knew every sequence, every drop, you know, in and out, and it was like it became infectious to the point where like my mom be like, "You better leave your dad's stereo equipment alone before he comes home and kick your butt." But you know, it's that moment, it's that one thing, because like she said, there's a bunch of moments, but there's that one time, that one thing that just says, "Okay, this is it." And for me, that would be Planet Rock. So
dope.
Well, if I would say Tupac then. I think because I had heard it, but I think it was Tupac hearing, you know, and he had been. When I fell in love with Tupac, when I like got my introduction, he had already passed by then.
Oh.
But you know, I just was studying all.
So were you in love with pre-Thug Life, Across the Stomach Tupac, or
Brenda's Got a Baby Tupac?
All of them. I also loved how Tupac could make a song like Wonder Why We Call You Bitch, or I Get Around or something. Then he can, you know, keep your head up.
Yeah,
like he was never in a box.
No, he always moved around.
Yeah,
he was definitely into that. Well, speaking of new, and speaking of first times, we have this segment that we usually have at 8:00, but Diggs was such in the vibe that we didn't want to stop, so we postponed it to now 8:15. So Navani, would you please introduce the unsigned pick of the week?
Yes, this week it is from the JMO Gang, and that is a collaboration between J57, El Gant, Razzcazz. They joined forces to form this group.
Yo, I haven't seen Razzcazz in a minute.
Yeah, so they're killing it now with this project that they have out, and this is a single from the project called Highway, and it features cuts by DJ Premier.
That's what's up.
So we're gonna get into that.
You know how we here, baby. Shade 45. While I get that queued up for us, baby. Hippity hop, baby.
I'm the J57.
Shout out to the Cool Weirdos. Shout out to Rolling Stone P. I mean, look, I had to play at least one Jersey record.
Yeah.
I know when I say Jersey, I'll play Jersey music. You expect us to, you know, ride that wave.
Yeah, club music
and all that. But no, we got some records too.
I like that.
This is more towards the hippity hop feel.
Yeah,
it's grimy. I like it.
Yeah.
You know,
I know you ain't expect it.
Yo, voila, you so.
It's not a strip club record, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still play it in the strip club, but
nah, it sounds good, man. It actually sounds really good. I'm proud of you. one for hip hop for you, brother. All right, man. This is Shade 45. Natasha Diggs in the building still.
Yep.
Kay Valentine.
I have a quick question.
Here.
Navani, Melissa Sweets, Michael Medium is just watching, and Torch is happy he heard a new song.
Yay!
He heard 2 new records.
All right, Navani, go for it.
I want to ask the ladies favorite moment in your career so far.
Lower the music a little bit, just a little bit.
For me, I would say releasing my album, my debut album. Yep, here for a reason. Available everywhere.
Diggs?
Oh, there's so many. I don't know. But I would say, I guess maybe touring with Lauryn Hill, that was pretty like mind blowing and like definitely a learning experience because, you know, it was just, you know, I was opening for like a goddess, you know, and it's like that's a lot of pressure. It's like you're putting the Shark Tank and stuff, so it definitely helped up my game a lot.
Al.
Dope.
Navani?
My favorite moment?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm caught off guard.
Fucked you up.
Yeah, why you do that? You put me on the spot.
I use your own fucking question
Against
on you.
Me.
What you got? What you got?
Jedi mind trick me. Yeah, I'm like going blank right now.
All right, Melissa Sweets.
Honestly, when we were at South by and meeting It's The Real and having a conversation about Kanye and SNL and with Farnsworth Bentley, never thought in my life that I would have a conversation with him.
That was amazing, yeah.
So that was pretty cool, you know.
All right.
I'm going to say recently, having Roxanne Shante here, just the fact that I was able to reach out to her and she answered.
Yeah.
I was blown away.
That's dope.
And she's like, sure, I'll come on the show. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, shout out to the OG Roxanne Shante. And if you don't know, her biopic is on Netflix. It's called Roxanne.
Mm-hmm.
Go check it out. It's pretty good. Yeah. Good. All right.
Good talk.
Yeah.
a lot of hippity hop.
A lot of hippity hop. Yo, the hip hop is hating us right now.
Yo, come on.
Horrible. It's your fault, Walla.
I just got here. I don't know what happened.
I know. That's why you call it hippity hop. Because you just got here.
I didn't make that word up. Somebody, I did not invent the word hippity hop.
All right. Let me see. Diggs, what you doing next? What's up? What you working on?
I got my Soul in the Horn party. It's every Friday. You can check at Soul in the Horn on Instagram.
Why is it called Soul in the Horn?
So it's all about music with horns in it across genres. So from hip hop, hippity hop, to Afrobeat, to funk, to disco.
So
Latin,
if it has
whatever.
a horn in it, you playing it.
Exactly. And
like,
then, you know, yeah.
If it's like a you're playing
yeah,
it.
we could do
That's
that too,
amazing.
Yeah. So start getting your horn crate together.
Oh
now.
shit! I gotta get mine ready. Yeah, I'll have to do some homework.
Yeah,
I'll have to do some homework.
It's a fun challenge for DJs.
I know it is, right?
Yeah.
Now, how deep you go in?
I mean, I go deep. Like, I mean, you know, usually in my late set, I go in with the 45s and I do some like obscure stuff and whatever. But you know, like, you know, it's also like you could play, you know, the Jersey shit. Like if it has horn in it, you know, it don't matter. It could be new. It could be whatever. It's not, you know, it's just the rule is about horns. You know. So.
Name me a DJ who you thought was like, all right, this person's gonna come and, you know, whatever, and then just blew your mind away.
Oh my God. Who blew my mind
in one
away?
of your shows, like meaning at one of your parties.
At one of my parties, who blew my mind away? Dang.
you know, she just probably has the greatest DJs in the world going to her function all the
time. I mean, like, you know, there's so many that blow my mind, but like, I kind of expected it. You know, like Red Alert always kills it. Like
always, right?
Always kills it, and it's just always a vibe. Like, you know, and he's just such a legend, and just the most humble, coolest
I love him to death.
Of all.
Yeah.
You know.
I
love when you.
I saw him today. Love Red.
Any advice for female DJs that want to get into what you're doing, that find it hard to, you know, still comply with the underground scene and whatever they want to do and love, but also feel like they have to comply with the ratchet music and however, you know?
Yeah, I mean, just as much as possible, you got to do what you love. And like sometimes that means certain doors are going to close and you're not going to be, but like what Kate was saying before, certain things not meant for you. Like if you keep at it, even if you have to do those club gigs or whatever that you know, maybe aren't your like heart and soul, always make time for other opportunities or create your own thing or your own avenue. Like that's kind of what I had to do in a way, because there wasn't like a Friday night party in New York, I think, that was, you know, playing like the real shit, you know,
Right.
like the,
No,
the
you
soulful
you
stuff.
gave it some freshness, especially at a time where sometimes New York could really be really stale.
Yeah.
So we thank you for that.
Yeah. You're
Real
welcome.
talk. Real talk.
Love it.
K Valentine, what's
Yes.
next for you, man? What are you doing?
I'm working on new music, and there is a tour in the works, but it hasn't been solidified just yet, so I can't.
So you're working on
Yes,
it.
yep.
You promise you come back and talk to us or give
Of
us
course,
All
of
right.
course.
All right,
I'm gonna
cool.
make it here before you get back.
Yeah. I like that right there. Ladies,
Good.
we good?
Yeah.
This was awesome.
I want to
I
want to thank you guys, especially you and you, Melissa, for putting together a really, really incredible lineup for Women's History Month. I'm not gonna lie, it's something I probably wouldn't have did by myself, but because you guys are here, I appreciate it, and it was nice to see a different twist on the DJs, the artists, the stories, and it was really a feel good month. So I thank you for that.
Yes.
I want to
All
thank you for allowing us the platform to do that.
Not a
Absolutely.
problem. Shout to Paul Rosenberg and Eminem and Ron Mills. They say yes. So
Swaggy P,
we
what
go.
up?
Yes, all that. All right, so voila.
Yeah. What's up?
We all gonna say goodbye now.
Y'all leaving?
I want you to fuck this up.
Okay, good.
You know what I
in
mean?
a good way or a bad way?
In a great way.
All right.
You know what I mean? Take it there. No more talking. We just gonna play music.
All right, I don't got nothing to say.
You heard?
Yeah.
Just hit that drop and let's go. There you go. Until next week, everybody. God bless. March Madness is officially over.
Heavy hitter, suckers.